Hi Marta, how are you?
I am fine, thanks. How about you?
Not bad, thanks. Do you know what the most difficult task for a language learner is?
Maybe learning 10 new words every day?
No, learning words is not difficult at all. It is incredibly difficult not to forget those few thousand words that you have learned before.
That's what our podcast is for. Every day you listen to at least one of our new or old podcasts and don't forget the old words.
And sometime learn new ones.
It's true. Let's start. And our first news of the day: mass murderer in court again. Anders Behring Breivik killed 77 people in Norway in 2011. First, he blew up a bomb in a car in Oslo, which killed 8 people. Then, he shot 69 young people who were at a summer camp on a Norwegian island. In 2012, a judge sent Breivik to prison for 21 years, which was the maximum time that the killer could get. Norwegian law says that the man can't possibly be free after 10 years. For this reason, last week, Breivik came to court, and when he came into the room, he gave a Nazi salute.
What is Nazi salute?
A Nazi salute is a gesture that Germans used during World War II as a greeting, and they held the right arm with the hand open.
Okay, thank you.
He also held signs in English which spoke about ending the genocide of white people.
Genocide is?
A genocide is the killing of a large number of people who belong to the same nation or group.
So, this Breivik believes in the genocide of white people?
Yes. Breivik is an extremist.
And extremist is?
A person who has very strong political beliefs.
Is it bad to have very strong political beliefs?
Not always, but sometimes yes. An extremist isn't even a person who has very strong beliefs. It's a person who has the most extreme belief you can have.
So, this person wants to change the world around?
I don't know.
With some actions, like Breivik killed 77 people.
Yes.
And he killed 77 people to protect white people from genocide.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's awful.
Breivik is an extremist who believes that white people should have control over other people. He said in court that he was not dangerous anymore. Anymore. After having killed 77 people, doing the Nazi salute, talking about the genocide of white people, he's not dangerous anymore.
No comments.
No comments. On to our second news of the day, which is just as grim as the first one. Prince Andrew will go to court. Prince Andrew, the third child of Queen Elizabeth II.
Wait, second please. I have a question, this time not about grammar or words. Queen Elizabeth II. It's the queen that we have, not we.
That England has.
England has right now.
Yes.
How many kids does she have?
A lot.
What do you mean a lot?
Well, there's Prince Charles, there's
Yes.
Prince Andrew, there's Princess Anne, so that's at least 3, and there are at least 2 more. So I think she has around 4 or 5 kids.
Really? Okay, let's proceed with our news.
Prince Andrew, the third child of Queen Elizabeth II, returned his royal titles to the Queen.
Royal title.
The royal title is the royal name that you can use to have special rights as you are a member of a royal family. And he will not use his title, His Royal Highness, anymore. The reason is that he is going to court in the US in the summer. Virginia Giuffre accused the prince of sexual abuse.
Wait, here a couple words. Accuse.
Accuse is to officially say in court that someone did something wrong.
Can I use word accuse just in the court?
No, you can use it other times as well. Like, my brother accused me of eating all the chocolate, but it's considered a bit dramatic. Sexual abuse is when someone forces another person to have sex with them.
Here the key word forces.
Yes, that there is no consent, that the other person didn't want to have.
Didn't agree?
Agree and didn't want.
And someone forces this person. Okay.
Virginia Giuffre accused the prince of sexual abuse, and she said that Jeffrey Epstein forced her to have sex with Andrew. Jeffrey Epstein was an American businessman, and he was also Prince Andrew's friend. In 2008, a court found him guilty of crimes where he took women to other places to make them have sex with other people. Last year, Giuffre went to court, and she accused Prince Andrew. A judge decided last week that there would be a trial, and Prince Andrew will face it as an ordinary person without any special rights. Prince Andrew always said that he did nothing wrong. But after a BBC interview in 2020, many people did not believe him anymore.
Do you believe him?
Yes. Not him. Her. Virginia Giuffre.
This news as bad as previous, because when someone was abused, it's
very serious.
It's very serious.
And our third news of the day is a bit different, actually. Volcano erupts near Tonga. A volcano erupted near the Tonga Islands on Saturday.
Wait, please, 1 second. Erupted?
To explode. They exploded.
Only volcano can erupt?
Yes.
Can people erupt?
Yes, but that's metaphorically. A person can't literally explode.
So erupt and explode, they mean the same.
They have the same meaning. Yes. The earthquake caused high waves, and authorities issued a tsunami warning in several South Pacific islands.
Stop, please. Issued a tsunami warning.
That means it's to officially warn people that high waves are coming and people must go to a safe place.
It's very important. Thanks.
Officials asked people to leave the areas near beaches because there were dangerous waves and the water had strong currents or movements. They later canceled the warnings, but people in Hawaii were still in danger. High waves hit the south of Japan, and officials warned that waves could be 3 meters high. The capital of Tonga was just 65 kilometers from the volcano.
Wait seconds, why they tell was?
It's just in the past tense. And ash covered the streets and buildings of the city.
Ash, it's
a gray powder which comes after something burns. For a short time, there was no electricity and phone lines and internet did not work. People as far as the US heard the volcano erupt.
Volcano eruption is very dangerous for people who live around the volcano. And another threat issued by the volcano is tsunami. It's dangerous as well. We know very well from the Thailand when 1,000 people were killed by the tsunami. And I don't know how long the tsunami wave going that officials can make warning for people and people can run away.
And now we have some less recent news.
It's not recent news. We
At
can
all.
Yes, we can call it this day in history.
The day Louis XVI was executed. In the 18th century, France was a country of two very different worlds. Many people were very poor. Sometimes they couldn't make enough money to buy bread. Nobles, however, lived their lives in luxury.
Who is nobles? It's the rich people?
Yes, a person who is a member of the highest social class.
Okay.
It was logical that people wanted the same life for all, and they began to prepare an attack. They attacked the Bastille and the French Revolution started.
I heard something about Bastille. What is it?
An old prison in Paris.
Old prison in Paris. Does it still exist?
No, they attacked it.
And?
They destroyed it completely.
So attacked and destroy, it's a little bit different actions. So they destroy it?
Yes, if you attack a prison, we know from history that they won. King Louis XVI decided to escape from France.
Escape is run from.
Yes. However, during his escape, he was caught before he reached the borders, and he was returned to Paris. The fact that he tried to escape from France was a crime to French people.
It's crime. Not that he was maybe bad king, it wasn't the crime. Crime was that he wanted to escape.
Being a bad king is subjective. You can't put a person to prison just because they were bad. We didn't put Trump in prison because he made some bad decisions, did we?
Can we?
We can't, by the way.
We can't.
The people put Louis XVI in prison. He was executed on January 21st, 1793.
Executed?
Killed somebody as a punishment.
In his case, it was
A guillotine.
guillotine. What is guillotine?
A guillotine, is a machine made out of wood and a part with a blade. So you put a person's head under where there's a little hole, and then you pull up the blade and let it drop. Very dramatic.
Thanks for explanation.
His death was an important moment in the revolution. Then, power was given to the people and France became a republic, which is a government where the people choose the leaders.
It was very useful to
Yes, now you know what a guillotine is.
Yes, I suffer very much.
Not knowing the word.
Yes, without this information, now my life will be more
1,000
bright.
times better.
How knowledge about weapon can make
Not just a weapon, an 18th century weapon.
Very interesting, specific,
Yes.
and very lethal weapon.
Yes, that's the point of a weapon. They're not supposed to be fun. So this is it for today.
Yes, this episode has come to an end.
We will be happy if you press the button like under this episode.
And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast.
You can also ask questions and write comments under each episode.
Have a very nice day.
Bye-bye!